Don't sit here talking about sugar and the same shit all fucking day. Go learn something, dummy.
When are you
Don't
going to
sit
start
here and talk about
cultivating
how wonderful you
relationships?
are.
Let's hear your take on what you consider cultivating relationships, Seamus.
I'm just saying your time is better spent than repeating the same subject. You couldn't possibly come in here and talk about anything interesting because none of you have any
Okay, well, we're
personal
not repeating the same
philosophies.
subject. We're asking you
None of
what
you
you think a
study any
cultivating
interesting area
relationship
of
is.
academia.
That's a
All
new
of you are
subject.
We
boring as
changed
fuck.
it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it, Seamus. We changed the subject. Tell us how we should cultivate relationships. Give us your insight.
Look, I never said I knew how. I'm just saying, generally speaking, you guys seem to think that cultivating social acquaintances
Okay,
and
well,
relationships and social skills is a
okay.
positive
Then
thing. So all I told you to do is go follow
quit
your own,
bitching,
go follow your own goals,
bitching.
go
Oh,
follow your own
fuck.
desires.
Quit bitching and tell us.
I
Educate
just said
us
I
on
didn't know.
something
I said
today.
I didn't have. I didn't. I'm
Educate
not
us on
offering it.
anything and anything. Educate us on something, darling. Share your wisdom.
The facts of the matter are, I'm educated in more
Share your
areas of
wisdom.
academia
Okay,
than you
let's
ever
hear
will
it.
be.
Well, let's share it. Share it.
Hey, you just want to say that you're more educated than us.
Well, I mean, I've actually spent time trying to develop my person, develop the things that develop my knowledge. It's not like I just fucking,
How's that
woke
working
up
out
like
for
this.
you?
It's not like I just woke up like this. I mean, I actually consciously tried to develop my person. Okay, you fuckers just get on here every day and talk about sugar. You have no idea. You don't care about your person. You don't care about your intellect. You don't care about any areas of academia. You don't care about
I
anything except for
care.
coming on
You
here
shut
and
up. I
fucking
care.
whinging, because all of you have a boring fucking lives.
I care about
You're the
things,
one
and my life
whinging.
is super interesting, man.
Fucking whinging. You're lashing out, Shamos.
Look, I wouldn't be lashing out if I didn't come into the room and hear the same conversation for the 10th day in a row with the same person saying the same things over and over again. I mean, does Molly realize she's literally a broken record? She said the same thing yesterday that she said the day before that she said today. I mean,
I
does
forget
she,
the
I don't wanna
stories
listen
that
to
I tell
her.
my
Then
friends
does she
too. I
believe she's
just
saying something
appreciate it when they
profound?
tell me
Does
that
she
they've
believe
heard
she's
of
saying
it.
something original? Does she? Or does she
why
really
would I
honestly
say?
believe she's repeating
Shut
herself for the millionth
up.
time?
Shut up, you fucking donkey. Why would I change
Shut the
anything
fuck up.
different
You
than
come
what
up
I
with something
say?
new. You come up with
Why don't
something
you shut up and
Here,
listen for a moment?
no,
Wait,
I will. I have something new.
When it comes to certain conversations like this one, which I did not bring up, yes, I'm going to repeat the same thing I say because I'm
you don't get
the same.
absolved. You don't get absolved
I'm
for saying someone asked
holding
you.
the same belief. My belief on this
Alright,
subject does not
alright.
change. So why would I say something different on something that I believe in when the topic's brought
I
up?
would
You
like to tell
fucking
a joke.
donkey.
I would like to tell a joke that I created myself. If I. Okay, here's the joke. Okay, there was a guy in Tokyo, right? And he was cleaning his web browsing history. Oh, someone didn't like my joke already, and they just left.
I just don't think it's appropriate for this time, man.
Go ahead.
Didn't you want to change in topics?
Yeah, I mean, I think a good portion of you should log off, go find some.
I think you as well.
Go find some academic.
You literally came in here bitching about us talking about an actual subject.
Come back and try
Like,
to
I'm
hold a
not.
conversation on the topic. Come
And
by
then
and
when you
try to
try and
hold a
change it,
conversation
you
on the topic.
start bitching again. Like, if you don't want to be here, don't be here.
Right.
We changed the topic, and you're still bitching.
Shamos can't do math is the problem. The main problem.
Who?
Here comes the fucking weeaboo math memes from the fucking well-known fucking deviant homosexual Bent that's been destroyed all the way out into fucking a text bitch. Somehow he thinks now he's going to do better. Come on back, Bent.
Shamos, what's going on, bud?
You're lashing out today.
Stomach of the hearing the same thing. It's like the sugar thing is the biggest issue that's ever happened to these people lately. They're like seriously talking about it every day. And I've heard the same people.
We literally changed the topic, and you still bitch.
It's crazy that you guys don't have anything better to talk about, but I've already told you what I think the explanation for that is, right?
Yeah, the other day you started bitching about the fact that I started bitching about the fact that we shouldn't talk about the same things all the time.
Depth
So
your knowledge.
get over yourself.
This is literally the best you can do. So I shouldn't really, Tom, I know I'm expecting too much from you, but I already know I've expected too much. This is pretty much the best that they can do. So you know what? I'm going to resolve myself to just try to get along better with, because you guys are unreformable. Okay? So I'm just going to try to curve my attitudes, because you motherfuckers are purely unreformable. You're always going to have shallow
I'm glad you're
depths of
willing to
knowledge.
change,
You're always going to have
Shamos.
shallow depths of character. You're just going to be a bunch of losers. So whatever. Fucking talk about sugar.
Still
Fuck it.
just
Thank
stroking
you.
your
Alright.
dick.
Thanks, man.
Thanks,
He
Seamus.
says we're shallow, and then literally only talks to women to fuck them. I don't understand.
I miss Tasteless.
I talked to Tasteless once, and he was really nice to me.
It just
Yeah.
presupposes that women are useful for something other than fucking.
See, there you go with the shallowness. What a
You,
hypocrite.
you didn't talk to Tasteless long
You know,
enough.
we've talked about that way too much. I don't think that
Yeah.
you should talk about that.
Yeah, we don't
You
want to hear
said-
that. That's all you
yeah,
ever
you-
talk about. That's all
Exactly.
you ever talk about. Shamos, where's your depth? Give us something here.
Can we talk about building relationships?
I don't think everybody has stuff to contribute to that conversation.
Just saying, look, is this a bad piece of advice? Do better. Be better people. Expand your horizons. Expand your depths of knowledge. Expand your depth of character. Are all those? Did I give you any bad advice?
Well, we're waiting
No,
for you
no.
to
All
take
that's
your own
great advice. All that's great advice. And
Well,
if
why
any of
don't
you took that advice,
implement it in
take
your
this.
life?
If
Then
any of
do
you
it.
decide
Do
to take
it.
that
Do
advice,
it. Do it.
somebody
Do
to
it.
take that advice, you'd
Do
be better
it.
people for it.
Do
And this, not
it.
only would you be better
Let's
people for
see
it, the
you
server,
do it.
the server
Let's
would
see
be
you
better
do
for it.
it.
I've
You
done
do
it.
You
Done it.
first.
You think when I came to G Plus, I'm the same person and I haven't expanded my depth of fucking knowledge any? Bullshit. I have done it. I'm one of the most people that have. I have the most
We don't
obvious. I have the most
how
obvious
great
change
you
in my
are.
abilities. I can prove that I've done it, Molly. You're the same dumb bitch
When?
you've always been. You're the same
When?
dumb bitch you've always
When?
I
fucking been.
have you on 10% and can
So
still
I've learned
fucking
nothing
hear
about
you.
philosophy, nothing about the fucking
What?
New Testament, nothing about textual criticism in my entire time since I've been from my first day on G Plus. Wrong. You know
Darling.
that
Blah, blah, blah,
you
I'm
know
better
that
than
I've
you,
greatly
Plebs.
expanded my depth of knowledge. Greatly.
have.
Okay?
Greatly.
And so you're sitting here saying take my own advice? I have. Now listen,
Yeah,
you
take it.
motherfuckers, you motherfuckers take my own advice, okay? And
You
guess what would happen?
motherfuckers.
Guess what would
You
happen if you did?
motherfuckers.
Guess what would happen if
Motherfuckers.
you did?
We'd be
You would
living a
actually be a better
sad,
person.
pathetic
And guess
life
what?
like you.
You would be a better person, and then the server would be better off for it.
So, let's see it, Shamos. You're the most pathetic person I know on this server.
Do
So
better,
what?
but nobody
you couldn't
knows.
answer this question
pathetic.
honestly. You couldn't
are
answer
you
the next question I'm
doing
about to
better?
ask you honestly.
You're
Molly,
pathetic.
who do you think has expanded their breadth of knowledge and their depth of knowledge more since they first arrived on G Plus, me or you?
Yuri.
Okay, so you're not even you can't be honest. That's the worst thing about it. If
No,
you could
I
actually
am being absolutely honest. Yuri.
answer the question honestly.
Yuri
It
has.
shouldn't be that hard. It shouldn't be that hard to
Yuri,
answer.
how many times do you hear? I just
You're
told you.
saying
Yuri.
Between
has.
you
Yuri
and
wasn't
him, I
part of the
think.
question. I'm going to ask you again.
You said
Yuri
anyone
isn't-
here. Yuri.
No, he hadn't finished the question.
Listen, Yuri
before.
isn't a possible answer. I'm going to ask the question one more time, and I'm going to highlight your dishonesty if you answer Yuri, okay?
He
Here's the
means
question.
G plus,
Who-
Molly.
Who out of me and Molly, you have two choices, me or Molly. There's no Yuri choice. Who out of me and Molly have
You
expanded their
just
depth?
changed it?
No, this is
that's what he
Tom,
said
if
the
I-
first time.
Yes, this is precisely what I said the first time. Is it not,
No,
Charlotte?
he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I did.
heard it.
Would anyone else like to speak up in my defense?
And I have
Molly,
no reason
if
to
this is on the live stream right now, Molly, scroll back 5 minutes and you're gonna feel dumb as shit. So I'm gonna ask you the same question. That hasn't changed. That Scarlet who hates me is admitting hasn't changed. So take that as
I'm not
very good
listening.
evidence. Now listen again. I'm gonna ask you the same
Okay.
fucking question I've
Hey,
asked you 3
hold on,
times.
hold on. Let me turn you back up so I can hear you.
See,
Okay,
this is
go
how
ahead.
bad it is. You can't have honest, deliberate conversations with these people. They're just fucking stupid or dishonest. Don't hear questions
I don't
properly.
think
It's
dishonest.
impossible.
You were just misheard.
I gave a bunch of options. You could be dishonest, not hear questions properly. There's a
I
bunch of
didn't
things.
hear you properly.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you one more time. Listen fucking properly. Who out of me or you has expanded their breadth and depth of knowledge since they came first day they joined G Plus? Me or you? Who's expanded their breadth and depth of knowledge more since their very first day on G+? Who do you think it is, Molly?
Me.
Yeah, and what subject would that be?
In
And what
subjects?
And
Okay,
what's
well, if you
okay?
shut the fuck
So now
up,
you're
I'll
so
tell
now
you.
you're so now you're
So
lying.
you're not going to let me answer, right?
Now you're lying again. No, so now
So
you're lying.
not going to let me answer.
Let
So
her
now you're
answer,
lying again.
J-Mos.
So now that you finished lying, I'm just gonna just.
She's
okay.
not
You're
finished,
listen,
and she's not
Your
lying.
value as an
Shut your
interlocutor has
hole,
been
Shamo.
destroyed. You are no longer even valuable as
You
an
asked her
interlocutor.
what
You're a
her
liar.
opinion was.
Okay, so I'm not
How
even
is she
interested in talking
lying?
with you now. You're a
So
fucking
I can
liar. You
answer
know that.
why. I can answer why then. Okay.
No. You can't lie and answer why.
I'm not
Look,
lying.
look, it's certainly.
And if you shut up, I will tell you why I feel it's me and not you.
No one believes that, so I'm not even care. I don't even care to hear your fucking dumbass answer.
Okay.
Okay?
That's fine.
You're just the dumbest, one of the dumbest women that come on this server. Okay? You can't reason properly. You don't know standard fucking logic. You don't know anything like that. You just are clueless as hell. And so you're gonna say, what have you been learning foreign languages on your own? You've been studying fucking quantum physics on your own? You've been studying medical shit on your own or something like that? Or something? So you've got a master's degree in
not going to let me answer
you
his
got a
question?
master's degree in medical and you've
Let
had it
me-
ever since you came on G+, yet you're going to say you've learned a bunch of shit about medical? Do you know what
No, it
breadth
has nothing
is?
to do with medical. Shut up for a
Breadth of
moment and
knowledge
I will
means? Listen,
answer your question.
do you know what breadth of knowledge? Okay, I'll let you answer my question. You answer mine first. Do you know what breadth means? Breadth
No,
of
I'm
knowledge.
going to answer your question
So,
first that
so,
you
so,
posed to
so
me in the
there's
beginning
different
of
subjects.
this.
You have to have a
Shamo,
knowledge in
stop talking
many
and let her
different
answer.
subjects.
I'm muting you.
Just mute him.
Oh,
fucking
fuck.
mute me then, dumb cunt. Go ahead. Fucking mute me. Go fucking head. I dare you, bitch. See what happens.
What is
Okay,
Wow,
so
look at
one
that.
of the things
He's
that
muted.
well, for one thing, to be honest with you, and I've admitted to this since I started in this server, as far as philosophy, I knew hardly fucking anything. I've learned a lot about that. Debating, I never debated before in my life. I've learned a lot about that. Different aspects of religion, the precept argument, all those different things. Yeah, I've learned quite a lot since coming into the server. Now, because I don't debate it or jump in and say, hey, everyone, come look at the big brain I developed since I've been on G Plus or Discord, does not mean that I have not learned anything at all. Because I've said it many times. I said it since Naughtiest Hangout. I have learned more here than I have in any other avenue because I've never been around people or opportunities that opened up these lines of discussions and topics. So yeah, I've learned heaps and bounds since coming here. So that's why, yeah, Seamus, I do probably feel that I have learned more than you have. So that's the answer to your question.
Nice.
So, why is everybody angry?
No one's angry.
Hey, what's up, bud?
Shamos is angry.
Hello.
He's always angry.
Oh.
Shamos
Ah.
apparently got bored, so they were the conversation that we were having.
Must get frustrating to just spend your whole life living on a boat, pissing in bottles, screaming on the internet. I'd probably be angry too.
Oh my gosh, good timing. I just got out of the gym and I
Okay, so I was just muted. Molly finished, and I was muted for like
Jackie was
25
talking,
seconds
Seamus.
later
Jackie was
by
talking,
these great mods that just are so good at unmuting people right after
Yeah,
fucking
hang on a
people
sec. Jackie
speak.
was saying something. Hold on a second. Oh, what was that, Jackie?
Never mind. I was just gonna say that Bun was actually in my dream last night. And yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got a dream story? Yeah, tell us about it.
No, I just had a dream that cause I don't really like my roommates. I had a dream that I got Bun to move to the US and become my roommate, and then
Oh, wow.
our whole house, it we decorated with pink and purple and fluffy stuffed animals, and for some reason we had vials of blood in the fridge, and we would drink that when we're eating dinner. It was a weird dream.
Boy, dream conversation.
I know.
Seamus, what do you think about that dream story? Seamus?
Yeah, fuck off. Go back to your boring ass
Talked about
lives.
that ever.
Okay, Seamus is gone.
Yeah, my boring ass life where I drove across the country last week from California to Florida, and then today I killed it in the gym. Yeah, it's pretty boring.
In fairness, it is pretty boring to drive that kind of distance.
Not when
The act
you
isn't
stop.
boring, or
Not when
the
you
fact that you
stop
did it
at
isn't
Coal
boring, but
City.
the
Yeah,
act of
just
doing
like
it.
just like driving I-10 for like 5 days. It's not more interesting for me, anyways.
No, I got to see all kinds of like cool things. Like I got to eat Texas barbecue, and I got to explore the French quarters of New Orleans, and just a bunch of really cool things.
Ooh,
You
fun.
got to
Have you expanded
experience
your
Texas
philosophical knowledge, Jackie?
Texas constipation. Lucky.
Yeah, that doesn't matter unless you're expanding your academic horizons and what.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck
log
me.
off and go get
Fuck
better.
me. Right.
Almost got into a
Go
bad
read the Stanford Encyclopedia of Philosophy or something.
You
No,
know what?
Jackie, the
Screw.
fact that you, Jackie, love the fact that you drove that distance with just you and was it your mum or your nan? It's
My
fantastic.
grandmother.
Exactly. Fuck them for trying to downplay that. It's absolutely wonderful.
Thank you.
I didn't say
I'm
it
really
wasn't
proud
like
of
an interesting
myself.
thing for someone to have done. I said it's a boring thing to actually have to do.
No, why? Why is it boring to be able to actually have opportunity to visit new states and see things you haven't seen before? How can that be boring?
So I
First
was
time
moving my grandmother to Florida, and I got to like really bond with her before. Cause I've lived near my grandmother like my whole life, so this is kind of the first time that I don't have her like within a 20-minute drive, and it's kind of hard for me. So like that time that I got to spend with her was really precious and valuable, and we had a lot of good time. Like she got to like share a bunch of songs from her childhood, and I got to share a bunch of my favorite songs and stuff like that. Like it was actually pretty fun.
So I have confirmation that Shamos was just talking shit because he wanted to appear in a YouTube video or a stream. I think that's what his motive.
That's the usual.
No, that's
Wow,
not
what a
it.
dick.
No, he's not. No, he's not saying that. He's making a point that he provides content for servers.
Yeah, and that's like a motivating factor for him. And that's what he would consider to
The
be a
the only
motivator.
reason I don't agree with him saying it is because he was literally just ranting about how we shouldn't talk about the same topics all the time. Yet he literally says that every time he's on. Like, okay, we get it. You provide content.
No,
yeah.
he's just screaming and being
Just let him wear himself out.
Isn't
That's
that
the only
considered like psychophancy or like to be a sycophant?
Just ignore him. If he goes in here and talks and
No, see,
rants
his
and stuff,
idea
just
of content is coming in here, posting pics of himself. Someone will say, "Oh, you're cute," and Seamus goes fucking off the rails. Goes, "Wait, wait, wait, wait! You think they're good looking? Here, let me show you somebody who's really good looking." And then we have to see pics that he from his fucking high school years, where he's posting those fucking pics. The old fucking farmer, you know, trying to relive his younger years and telling us
Well, just
stories about how he fucked people rotten and how he can get any girl and how, you know, just same fucking content from him day after day. Yet he has the audacity to say that we do the same thing.
well, I do want to do a PSA for Shamos. It's a PSA for Shamos. I was a relatively good-looking young guy back in the day. Time has not been well to me, but for the guys that were like super good-looking throughout their 20s and everything, and then once they start getting ugly and they try to hold on to it, that is a fucking weird thing to watch, dude. Don't be that guy. Don't make that who you are.
Just let him rant.
Just
Get off
do
your
it.
own dick, Shamos.
Bye bye.
Just do what Seth does and
It's
just
like a
tell him
dog
he's
that
not going to engage with.
barks and
Sends him off the rails.
barks and barks. Eventually, you go out there and yell at it to shut up.
Wait a minute, or maybe he can tell us how how, you know, I would slap your face to girls, and how he would, you know, dominate and physically abuse women to get what he wants. Or maybe, I don't know, he can just tell us some more anecdotal stories about, you know, the children that he's obfuscated from his ex-girlfriend who wants to do fuck all with him. Couldn't imagine how she would feel if she knew that he posts pics of these children saying that they're his. Fucking babies.
Well, the other day when we were talking about the whole divorce argument, he literally said he would slap me in the face if I was there in person.
Yeah, he does.
Like, I just don't understand, like, what type of, like, you want to have an argument and a discussion, but you only want to insult people while you do it, and it's
Because I'm going to be
stupid.
honest with you, what we have seen over the last couple years is not the growth of Shamos.
It's the decline. Yeah.
The decline and
The
the
decay.
absolute, just fucking scum-sucking world that he has become in his own mind.
Is that really a picture of him though? That's not cool. Don't be posting stuff like that.
But yeah, he's gone off the rails. I mean, he wasn't always like this. On Google Plus, he was far more respectable, far more eloquent, far more erudite, and you know, cordial. Now
Far more
he's just a
interesting. Fucking far more interesting.
deplorable, narcissistic, pretentious piece of shit. It's like, what the fuck?
Well, whoever's in that picture, you give it 10 more years, I promise you, nobody's gonna be clamoring.
I'm a big fan of Shamos.
All I know he said
It's not saying much, Landon.
Now,
Oh shit. I love that dude. He's like my favorite dude.
With
Shamos would be alright if he wasn't a jackass.
He's my spirit animal.
Oh no.
Is he even in here?
That's like the final boss of SoundCloud's rap scene. That's the guy.
But he's doing that shit for like 15 years. He's why that scene.
You know what's quite sad though? Shamos used to come in and talk about religion and other things. It's actually quite interesting. But he's very knowledgeable on it.
Like when I smoke weed, I get really weird. If I was the type, or if I smoked weed and like organized my food, my fast food in such a way that it looked like presentable, I would question my life. I don't know what.
Instead of organizing your food, you should organize a religion.
Oh shit! Shots fired and whatnot.
You should eat your religion.
Yeah, eat your religion. There you go. The Bible's just
But no,
really a cookbook.
you can't though. But you can't take that from him. Though, like I said, there was a time when he would come in and he'd have interesting conversations, and he would actually engage in said conversations. Then he slowly started coming in saying, I fucking hate you all, I hate you all, I don't come in here to make friends, I just come in here to fucking whatever it was he was coming in for. It was quite interesting because when Shamos fell on his luck, the people that he hated, didn't want anything to do with him, stepped up and helped him. Nobody asked anything of it or expected anything of it. And now he's in another situation where he's saying, hey, you guys, if this hurricane destroys my boat, you guys are going to have my back. Quite interesting the dynamics he plays. Let me come in here and treat you like shit, tell you all how you're fucked up, but when shit gets real for me, you'll have my back, right?
I
That's
want a
his way of
bow.
thinking.
What an asshole.
Dude, old
Truly.
old Landon looks like the East Area rapist.
Oh no. No.
I think he looks like JJ a little bit, but
Let me see. Let me find some pictures of this guy.
better incognito mode those searches.
Oh my god.
Landon. Oh my gosh.
Looks just like him.
Landon. Yeah, he does.
Jesus.
Oh no.
Oh
Good thing-
shit,
good,
man.
good thing thing you weren't posting those pics when they were looking for him. They would have been knocking on your door.
So does anyone else do cocaine drugs?
No, because we're not stupid.
Get him, Yuri.
Why is it stupid to do coke?
Ineffective way. Shut
Cocaine
up,
is
man.
actually a
It's an
stimulant,
ineffective
so it
way.
actually enhances your brain activity.
It's an ineffective way to get.
It is actually an ineffective.
Not a fan of your
Well, it's
content.
super
That's the
effective.
right answer.
I'd
Super
rather
effective.
I'd rather
I
listen to
finished
more
Grand Theft Auto
discussion.
San Andreas
But
in
yeah, we
one
don't.
sitting.
But Grambles, we don't actually care, though. So,
What if I was talking about marijuana drugs?
Still wouldn't.
we don't want to talk about drugs right now because I think Tom wanted to say something. Tom, go ahead.
Oh.
I was just saying I'm not a fan of the Scrambles guy so far.
Yeah, he talks too much for a new guy, right?
What do you mean talks too much? I talk appropriately the right amount.
It's not that he talks too much, Yuri. It's what he talks about.
I'd rather listen about, Sugar telling people to stop taking their medications. By the way, Shamos has the same discussions sometimes for consecutive days. Like about
Yeah, that was the point I was trying to make.
like
with him,
about
but
he's got this
he missed
shtick
it.
where he goes about women. Women are shouldn't vote or be able to
Live.
whatever.
Yeah, those are very controversial topics.
He's got the one about sort of the end of society and the Ted Kaczynski rant and the Elliot Rodgers rant and
Let the world burn down.
right yeah, it's all the same shit. All the same shit.
The women are crazy. They're on the drug.
Oh wait, what's another one? Women are the reason for divorce, and they're the ones that ruined the what is it called?
Family.
What is it called?
Your family.
Yeah, the nuclear family and all these other
Was
things.
he hurt before by a female?
Oh, he's been hurt by lots of females.
Yeah.
For good reason.
You are listening to a wounded warrior.
That sounds to me like LDS. That's
You're
what
all
we would
just,
classify.
Jealous of Shamo?
I think we should give
Claire,
Shamos
you
a
hit
chance.
the nail on the head. I am jealous of Shamos because I too would like to live in a rotting, non-running boat filled with piss bottles, looking.
Oh,
for
he
my
lives in a
next
boat?
fucking
That's
meal.
badass.
Looking for my next fucking meal.
Yeah, it sounds perfect.
Reason to be
That's
jealous.
why he's
Yes,
so
it does.
cranky all the time.
Tom, I
Good
think we should
observation,
give
Bun.
Shamos a chance.
What?
I think we should give Shamos a chance.
A chance at what?
See if he changes his attitude.
Do you know how long we've known Shamos?
About tree fitting?
Landon? Do you
About tree fitty?
All right, Scrambles. I'm sorry, going back on mute, bud. Just too many memes, bud.
No, honestly,
Not funny.
Landon.
About 5 or 6 years.
Give or take, yeah. And like I said, the only thing that we've seen from Shamos the last couple of years is a rapid decline in any sort of human decency, kindness, anything along that line.
Have you asked him what's happened to him? 'Cause
We
usually
all
something
have.
happens to some.
Landon, yeah, we have. And we've all listened to it and have said, what can we do to help? We're not that kind of fucked up community where we're like, oh, look at him. He's losing everything. Let's just watch it and have a good laugh. No. He's been reached out more to than fucking I don't know what.
Oh. Okay.
And then people do, and then he says, I hate you all, fuck you all, blah. So, yeah.
What an asshole.
Yeah.
You can't play with people's emotions like that.
No, you can't treat people like absolute dog shit and then reach out and say, I need help. And then when it's given, turn around and say, well, I'm not going to change the way I feel about you just because you helped and just because you're here and whatnot. So, no. Enough is enough. Nobody
Yeah.
asked him to bend the knee, kiss the ring, or say everyone how grateful they are. Just fucking act like a decent human being. That's all. That's all. That's it.
Oh me. So I guess you can't change some people. He went on for like 2 hours last night, just over nothing.
Hmm.
Okay, this Richie guy, he needs to calm the fuck down.
Hey, bun.
Mm. He's an asshole.
How's that tattoo treating you?
Oh, it's nice. It doesn't itch anymore, so it's really nice.
Nice.
And I can lay on my back, so it's awesome.
That's a plus.
How are you?
Doing good. Can't complain.
That's nice to hear. Oosh.
So, word through the grapevine is, you and Tom ain't seen each other no more.
You secretly mine in a way.
Let me ask you this. Would you consider a landing over a Tom?
No, sorry.
Well, that's 0 for 2 right there.
At least you tried. Hey.
Back
Yeah,
to
that's
drinking
all
for you,
can do.
Landon.
It's alright.
You already have a tiny wife anyway.
Well, not really.
Or did you lose it?
No.
What did you lose it?
Did you lose your wife again?
Lenny, didn't she come back?
No.
Oh.
I mean, she didn't. She's still around.
Oh, someone told me she came right back. People
Oh, she
can't.
did. She did that night.
Yeah, see, I was right. She did come right back.
I don't know why.
She came back and then what?
Nothing. That's it.
Okay.
I packed up all her shit for nothing. I didn't feel like bringing it in. I just left it out in the car.
I
Stop.
see.
That's a lot of shit, man. I loaded up all that shit for nothing.
Waste of time.
Should just throw it out there in the yard and burned it.
Oof.
Nah, I'm just joking about that. I'm just joking.
So is it good or no? I don't understand.
Well, I'll ask somebody else. That's all I can
But
do.
yeah, but Landon, here's the gig. You tell us things where she comes in and tries to sit down with you or cuddle with you, and so she's still trying, it seems.
It's me.
Yeah, and let me take a wild stab at the dark here. You have yet to call your doctor.
What are you talking about? Oh, this has nothing to do with the doctor, Molly. This has been going on for years.
Yeah, but it's but like this last bit. Don't you think that maybe if you get that sorted out and get on an even keel, that perhaps you can work things out?
Yeah, it's worth a shot. But I think I'm going through a crisis.
Possible. everyone I think goes through what they like to call, what is it, the midlife crisis or finding yourself all over again. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't start looking so far afield that you stop seeing what's actually around you.
Yeah, because my stepdad always told me, because I used to talk to him. I said I thought about seeing somebody else, and he'd look at me. He'd just stare me down. And he'd say, "Son, the grass ain't always greener on the other side. Be thankful for what you have."
And sometimes you have to also look at things, and I'm not directing solely at you. So it's not always necessary. Can I put up with this person? But is this person going to be able to put up with me? I mean, we all come with our own set of luggage and whatnot, and it takes a certain person that's willing to help you unpack that shit.
For yourself, I'm perfect.
Yeah,
I mean, me and her hasn't done anything in 2 months.
You should find another woman, Landon.
Oh shit.
Yuri,
Well, I'm saying
I kind of censored myself.
You should find an extra woman, Landon. That's the
what's
real
the-
high IQ move.
Wait, Molly, do you want him to
Claire?
revive this relationship he currently has with his kind of?
Yeah, kind of wife.
Do you think that if he goes out and meets someone else, that in the end it's not going to end up like this one?
It might.
You never know, but it's if he obviously the woman doesn't care about him and he feels that the woman's being selfish.
She does.
That's
She
not the way
comes
Landon
over
puts
and-
it.
No, he does. If you ever listen to him, she does come over there and try
Yuri
to
don't listen to it.
initiate. Yeah, she does go over there and she does try to initiate things with him and whatnot. So that's not true, Yuri.
I have heard that she tries to sometimes rub up on him and stuff like that, but he's like it's too hot or something like that.
Yes.
I have heard.
That is true. She just wants to be all lovey-dovey, like, "Hey, baby." It's like, God.
Yeah.
Like just yesterday, she went to give me a hug. I said, "Get the hell off of me."
What a bitch.
She tried to hug me. Get off of me, you stupid whore.
So she's trying to hug me. He's not reciprocating. So what's going to change when another girl tries to
Well,
hug him
in my
and it's too hot? And
defense-
it's too hot, or he's not in the mood and whatnot. And I'm speaking from experience here. There comes a time where you just have to fix your own shit before you start looking at other options.
Well, in my defense, I was carrying 2 heavy-ass bags of wet clothes, and I was trying to walk, and she comes up to me trying to hug me.
That's pretty dumb, though. I don't know what woman does that. That's pretty retarded. You never go up to someone who's carrying shit and try to hug them. That's like something you expect from like a little boy or a little girl when they see their daddy walk through the door with the stuff in his hand.
Right.
But you
my
don't
little
expect that
daughter
from
will
a
do
grown
it.
ass woman.
Yeah, she just she I'm just it's been 8 years. I think it's been long enough. It's probably time. Well, that's why I'm with Molly on this one though, because how do you know if you leave this one you get with another? How do you know the other one ain't gonna be messed up?
So sorry, Landon, but hey, Rainey, what's your opinion on Tom?
She is muted and deafened.
Yeah. Well, Bun, I asked you out and I asked Bowl of Milk out, and you both said no. So that's
Sorry.
that's 0 for 2. Who else could I ask? I guess I could ask Rainey, but she'll probably say no.
Maybe
Claire, are
you
you up
should
for
ask
this?
Amos.
I don't know. I might.
He maybe needs some love in his life.
Yo, Claire, are you available?
Claire is mine.
Oh shit,
bro. Yeah.
Oh man, damn.
Go ask Molly. Molly will probably
Molly's
do
like my
something.
mama. Molly's like my mom.
Oh yeah, you're like you're not one of those incest, wincest people.
Maybe go and ask Sugar. He also needs a little love in his life.
You know, I almost shoot for Zaxxon.
What? What?
Nah, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Nah, I like the females.
That's what they all say.
Oh, Jesus. I tell you what, though. I don't know. Layla's kind of hot, but she's.
No.
Fia's already taken.
Landon, you're a good man.
Yeah. Snook's taken. Yeah, that's Cake's woman.
Look, Landon, I think you might want to try dating not online, or just like try like making some friends that you can hang out with, because you know your ultimate goal could be like love and romance and whatnot, but friends definitely help to fill some of that, fill some of that gap.
Hey,
And then you can even choose from your friends list who you're gonna love eventually. You know, it's
What
better
are
to
you,
start with
gay?
your friends first.
I hate to tell you, chum, but I live nowhere near anybody that I could hang out with. Nobody.
Tom, you see that?
This is a one horse town.
Hold on, Landon. Tom, you see that, man? Look who just joined the server.
Who's Atheism Unstoppable? Oh, he's from Blue Politics.
He's a big YouTuber, man.
Oh, is
he?
He's an atheist YouTuber, a dumbass, but yeah, we should get him.
Yeah,
on.
isn't he also kind of dumb? I was gonna say.
Yeah, he's a dumbass, but yeah, let's get him. He has a YouTube channel. Let's go, boys.
That's great.
I don't know who it is.
Quick, Yuri,
Someone
pretend to be a theist and
give
say
him the
something
box
stupid.
roll. Oh man, we're gonna talk to him about. Oh man, we're gonna talk to him about physicalism, naturalism, free will.
Easy there, Yuri.
I don't know if it's actually him because he's not even in his own Discord.
Hey, Yuri's gonna just body slam him through a table. Hey, Jesus. I listened to that Mark Thomas, Yuri. You beat the hell out of him.
Yeah.
That Mark Thomas, I think he's
Oh, I haven't watched that. Is that good, Landon?
He seems like he does that on purpose.
Yeah, when he gets stuck, he typically just like trolls like that.
Seems like a game that he has. Like it's not actually him engaging in debate, honestly, but it's like it's just a game called like Never Answer the Question. And like even his clarifying questions are just like basically, what's the term about it? Where you just like it's just non-cognitivist kind of questions. It's not even clarifying kind of question. Wow.
Oh my God, scrambles. Bastard. This guy Landon sounds like a fucking dunce. I hope he ain't.
Y'all need to meet up and fight.
Scrambles just sound like a memester edgelord. Like,
I mean,
that's mute.
I guess you can get kind of angry if you get muted.
Yes, I know that feeling, bud. It happens to me at least once a day.
Yeah, nothing he said was interesting at all.
Well, Tom, maybe you can.
Extremely loud typing, Lance.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I need to fix this. Hold on.
Tom, maybe unmute him. Maybe that might cool down the situation.
Should do a straw poll. See if
Maybe he had just had a very bad day.
he didn't have enough soda.
Well, I know. I'm just a dunce.
Gorf. Just had a bad day and need someone to talk to.
I ain't been late in 2 months, and I'm in a better mood than this guy.
I don't know if it's sad or funny or both.
Both.
Okay.
Well, I gotta get back to work.
All right, bud.
See you later.
See y'all. I'm
Bye-bye.
digging dirt. I'm excavating land right now.
And it is digging up dead bodies.
I'm digging up about. Sorry, I had a dog pen and I tore it down, and there's about up to my knees of dirt and shit. I'm trying to dig up out of here.
Sounds real awesome.
Yeah. It isn't.
Doesn't sound really fun.
You know, it's fucked up because I have to do this on Labor Day.
Who is Communist Kardashian's ex-boyfriend? What is she freaking out about? Why did she block me before I could respond?
Who?
Her name is
What is she
Communist
talking
Kardashian. I genuinely have no idea. She says, like, look at the DM she sent me. I'm confused. Which one of you dated her?
I did.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't.
It was actually me.
No, I didn't.
Is that Slim Tech?
No.
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 This is someone who wears even more makeup.
Yeah, but has less neck fat.
It's less neck fat, but she sent me an unfiltered.
Communist Kardashian is gorgeous. What are you talking about?
Not without makeup. I got the picture.
She still
Yeah,
can't be
I
anywhere.
bet you have
She
a
still can't
phenomenal
be.
opinion about other people with your body dysmorphia.
She still
I don't
can't
have any
be
body
anywhere.
dysmorphia. Any more than you have colored hair in place of a
Oh,
personality.
fuck.
I mean,
She can't be anywhere
Yeah,
near as
take more
ugly as Slim Thick
take more
without fucking
steroids.
makeup. Thank you.
Thanks, Claire. Great interjection.
I thought so.
I never said she wasn't pretty. I think she's really pretty. It's just she spazzes out over nothing.
Is she in the chat right now?
No, she's not. She left. She joined and now left because people were telling her shit. And she's messaging Chum, and she messaged me to harass me.
Wait. She messaged me 15 times. I posted that 15 mark. I think I'm gonna hit. This is like personal records for like how long I've ignored somebody.
She's not even here though. So, but Scout, you think Zaxxon has body dysmorphia?
Yeah,
everyone who takes steroids has body dysmorphia, Tom. That's clearly outlined in several cited papers. That's the only reason.
Is this the part where Squishy just like says nothing now? I think
Of
this is
course,
the part
of
where she
course.
just.
No,
No
I'm driving.
There's no comeback
Right.
for your colored hair as a placeholder for a personality. Once somebody's kind of called you out on that, you just kind of have to take that.
She throws something out there
Why
and
do
then
you take Tom's jokes?
what?
What?
That
What's
hair
going on?
color thing is a Tom joke.
No, that's no. I've always said that about you from day one. Like when we were in a call and Socrates is being really cringy, being like, "Look how cute Squishy is!" All you're just sitting there, kind of eating kale and not really doing much. And I was like, it all makes sense now.
When did I eat kale?
Whatever the fuck it was, I had to get out of there.
Let's get back to the body dysmorphia. Let's get back to that.
I don't think she'll do it.
It was just a joke based off of his fucking bodybuilding. Jeez.
It was a joke?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
That was easy.
Just joking, bro.
It's just a prank, bro.
Bruh.
Oh no.
Just a prank, bruh.
That
He's so
sentence
sensitive.
usually leads to bad stuff.
It seemed like more of an insult because he was like criticizing someone else's looks, and so then you like hit back criticizing his.
I mean, he's not really serious about that either, let's be honest.
I am though.
It would depend on the picture.
You
If
don't
wanna post
you don't
it
think
in
a statement like she's not pretty without makeup, you think that's so beyond the pale that it had to have been a joke?
No, what? Why are you taking it this far, Tom? Jeez.
Tom needs to feed.
Oh, it's that time of day. All right.
I just asked very simple questions. If you said it was a joke, that seems very odd. It seemed more like an insult.
Yep.
I think just about everyone perceived it as such.
Can it be both?
Was it?
Sure.
I
think insults
Alright.
imply intent, but jokes imply the intent to just like, you know, excuse me for this being like tautological.
I think
just a
jokes can be
joke.
insults too. I don't think it could be. Like,
Well, it was insulted. That's the important part.
yeah, he's really sensitive about his testosterone use. Maybe joked around about it. Or something, so.
I'm not sensitive about it though. My responding to
He-
it doesn't imply that I have an emotional attachment
He
to
literally
it.
runs a Discord about use of steroids. Why do you think he's like?
Look, let's just clear this up. Zax, post a no makeup picture, and we can judge if you were being reasonable in your criticism.
No,
from there.
don't do that.
Oh, we
Well,
should
people.
absolutely do that. That's absolutely what we should do.
I don't get it. I don't get any of this. Look, you threw something
Don't
out there.
post other people's pictures without their consent. That's just weird.
I've already said I wasn't gonna share DM. Like she sent me a couple videos too. It was just the point
Zax
that
is a man of principle.
I wasn't gonna share. I don't share DMs like that.
Oh, Sophie's next.
Yeah, that's why we're having so much fun, because I'm here.
What was that, Claire?
Ah, there's the cuter version of me. What's up, cuter version of me? You know, somebody said that that I sound Claire-like, but Claire does not sound Socrates-like.
I'm not sure what that means.
Me either. But I guess to everyone else, it's just someone talking to himself right now.
Well, I think they can judge the difference based on our relative reasoning.
Yeah, it's usually like communicable through tone. Or no, timbre, I'm sorry.
You mean timber?
Timbre.
You mean timber? With an I?
Still pronounced timbre.
Uh,
Yeah, timber, the way you pronounce that's like for the wood. Alright, what is this new meme of making groan sounds? What is this? Low key infuriating. What is this? Stop it. It's too much JJ right now. Okay, fuck y'all.
Sorry, that wasn't the right type of sound. Sorry, my bad.
That was weird.
That was bad. That was the wrong type of mouth.
You guys know? Did you guys remember how Tesla said he would only come back if he had full immunity?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
What does immunity in a Discord server mean?
Like, does he want you to pay for his inoculations? I don't.
Oh, his immunity. I get it.
So it's just that he doesn't want to get muted or banned? That's basically what it means, right? Or is it like I want to imagine that there's like a further like context to immunity where you're just not allowed to ask him questions, like you're immune to the Tom treatment.
I'm not really sure.
Where does he hang out now?
I don't know. Just kind of floats, I think.
I want Tastes to come back.
Same.
I don't know what he means by full immunity, though.
Who wouldn't want Tasteless to come back?
He doesn't want to be muted by Seth. That's what he means.
That's what he means. Well, that's. I mean, he does. He deserves. Everyone deserves to be muted. Times.
Yeah.
Wait, who are we talking about again?
Tasteless.
Oh.
Only the coolest person on the server.
Now it makes sense that we don't know what he means by immunity. Never mind.
Is it possible to mute Tom?
Yeah, I'm right on that.
I think like Tom has been muted, not for like anything that he said on purpose, but I think for like having his background open. which is a reason to mute someone.
In his own server.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Landon,
Yeah,
why do you
that's
sound like shit? Do I have to turn on?
really?
Yeah, I would want someone to do that if I had a hot mic.
It's usually when you're on mobile, though. To be fair.
Fun, what's going on with you?
Huh?
You, what's going on with you? What's going on? Are you okay?
She's got scrambled eggs for brain.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it's
Is that why
late
you keep making hum sounds?
Yeah.
Bun and I, we're like still on amicable terms.
He's still mine, but shh.
Since the breakup.
Do you guys still hang out in like kind of stress or? It seems like informal context, but there's like a little bit of tension underneath. Does that still happen?
Yeah, I mean when I hear like Landon talking about how, you know, like Spawn or whatever, it's a little awkward.
Landon, why do you have to make things awkward?
Ain't no hair.
Ah, damn it. Bun, why do you like flirt with Landon in front of Tom?
Who?
Landon. Why do you flirt with Landon in front of Tom?
Why would I do that?
She doesn't.
Oh, there's Landon. Landon, what are you doing, buddy? Why are you making things awkward?
What did I do? What?
Oh boy. Okay, it's farther than I thought.
He doesn't even know what he did.
What? Okay, now repeat, cause I was talking to somebody.
Why are you making things awkward for Tom?
I'm not.
Landon, come on, man. Be honest.
How am I gonna make it?
Landon, okay, it's okay, bud. Don't worry about it. We'll just blame Bun.
I can't even take a shit in peace.
I'm gonna mute. Sorry, bud.
Yeah. I actually thought the same.
Wait, but Tom, what if that's like you acting out against Landon for his like aggression?
No, we don't want to hear Atlanta take a shit.
Yeah, that would be kinda not fresh.
He just said he was gonna take a shit. He wasn't actually shitting on Mike.
I am not even gonna. I don't even.
It's impossible to know that.
You don't wanna risk it.
It did sound like he was in a bathroom.
Yeah, that was true. I can hear the bathroom echo.
I wonder why bathrooms have that echo.
Yeah, they said that's okay. Can you mute me in about 10 minutes? All right.
That is a big
Because
shit.
of the tiling area.
That's funny.
We should have like a town hall.
Regarding?
Just for the sake of having a town hall.
Well, the State of the Union.
Oh, is it? Oh, no.
What's the matter, Tom? You haven't been insulted enough in the last week?
Why are people insulting Tom?
He's going to announce Ace's return and
No.
granting of
No,
admin
we're good. The server has like increased in value ever since Ace and Vade left.
I'd say more so the Vade,
If
not
the
Ace.
And Iron.
if the discussion of like Ace and Vade to return is going to be brought up, I know it's supposed to be a State of the Union, but I will filibuster. I swear to God, until obviously I'm muted.
Is it informative to say that you feel?
All right, hold on a second. Let me.
Yeah, it is.
Oh boy, I think we're having a town meeting, boy.
Yeah, town hall.
Town hall.
Go. First order of business. Reinstatement of Ace.
No.
Oh, are you kidding me, Tom?
Who is
Out of all town halls.
Just being stupid.
Absolutely,
no.
Ace should be returned. And
Clearly.
you know.
Claire,
Now,
why do you hate yourself so much?
no, I have
I
to.
swear to God, it wouldn't be a session if Bun didn't come in and ask, "What is everything?"
Now I told Ace that you guys are actually lucky because of Ace's ain't no bitch prime directive. Now I have stood firm on the conditions of him coming back, which are that he has to change his profile PFP to a gay pride heart, which Iron already did, and he got back for 48 hours, and Ace refuses to do it. So. And he says that he doesn't care to come back,
Nice.
and he's going to stick with that, and he's
Get
not he's
wrecked,
in no
Claire.
rush.
So
So
it's a win for everybody. Why are we talking?
Man,
well,
4th of July.
it's a win for you, but only because Ace has his position, and then that could change at any time. So
We should then do our best to make sure that he doesn't change his position.
if he ever decides to not be like ruled by the ain't no bitch prime directive, well then he's gonna just come back.
That seems like a mistake.
That's fine. That's trivial. Yeah, sure. But he's not going to do it.
Probably
But
not.
let's be
gonna do it.
honest, it's just a matter of time before, like Shamos and all the other people that seem to fall prey to this, before they break the rules again and get banned.
True. That's another thing too. So he's not going to last long anyway. Man, all you have to do is like trigger Ace. What we're going to do is
Especially
we're going to
since he's
gangbang.
like, but like Yuri, especially since he's been in that other Discord, he's just like, he's like a sponge, and he just seems
Yeah.
to be like a really shitty sponge that only picks up really shitty opinions.
Right, yeah. And so it's going to be super easy. All we have to do is like talk to him or engage him in a conversation. He's going to slip up, drop the F word or say something like that. But he's going to be insta-banned. It's going to like fail like in the first 2 days.
So he's like a trash sponge.
Yeah.
Oh. That doesn't sound very fresh.
And then Vade wanted to be unbanned, but
Wait, but I thought he
He's
hated
gonna-
us.
yeah,
Hold
that's
on.
Unlike Ace.
I thought
Unlike
he
Ace.
hated us.
yeah,
Unlike
that's
Ace,
weird.
Unlike Ace, who I don't think is a serial transgressor, Vade is just going to transgress. Like, you can't help it.
I don't remember Wade. I don't remember unimportant people.
But he writes like poetic Shakespearean like prose about how horrible we are as people.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that's beautiful. I don't know what your problem is.
It's dedication. Is that what you're saying?
Well, he loves to hate us.
I mean, it's good to have.
Maybe he feels lost. And maybe like we're the Batman to his Joker.
That would be almost tragic to remove that from his life, but he also brings nothing much else to the table.
It's fun listening to him like try and rationalize like why he wants to come back and how he's not like subject to the exact same criticisms of like that he's leveling against us. Supposedly what we do here is like really horrible stuff, but then he's saying he wants to be here to be a part of it.
It's a shame that he has
Because
to
he
miss
wants
out
to
on
like
that.
stalk it and not see it through a
Would Seamus
stream.
get banned again?
No.
No, one can only hope.
We're just talking about the state of the union.
All he's gonna do is
wanna
gonna sit
unban.
here and talk shit till he gets banned again. I haven't even been here that long, and I've already seen him be banned like 3 times for this is like a cycle that I have now picked up.
Who are we unbanning now? It was Ace and Tasteless, you said?
Nobody, they're just talking about it.
Oh, they were just talking about it? Oh, okay.
Tasteless is already unbanned, and he's free to return whenever he wants. I hope, right, Tom? Please let that be the case.
Yeah, Tasteless, I don't think he was ever banned.
No, he just left.
He just left.
He always leaves and then
He can
comes
come
back.
whenever.
He needs a feed, so he comes
He's a
back.
coyote, and every now and then he has to fucking lead people into the stage.
See, the thing is, now that he's gone, now it's funny. Now that he's gone, The only places he can go are like these other servers, like the offshoots, and those are all anti-Tom. So all he does is champion me in the other servers.
Oh my
Aw,
god,
Tom,
That's
he's your
kinda
biggest
sad.
fan.
Well, no, it's
Aw.
because he's a contrarian.
God.
What if he just genuinely misses you, but he doesn't have the words to express it?
Maybe he could do it in a song.
Toma.
Oh, really?
Really?
Oh, really?
Toma, this is my reality. I need you in my reality.
Tom, you up for some comp?
We got to finish this town hall thing first.
Wait, I thought it was a State of the Union. Now it's
Oh,
going back to town hall.
It's an amalgamation.
Oh my
If it's a
god,
State of the Union,
the
what are we
female
union
Lennon looks like Jennifer Lawrence.
It does.
Holy shit.
Holy crap!
That's crazy.
The only problem is that looks like nothing like
Oh,
Lennon.
Jesus.
That's a problem.
Female Landon
I
looks
couldn't.
like
I couldn't
male
imagine.
Hogan.
I couldn't imagine a beautiful woman being that dopey in real life. I couldn't.
Landon might have bigger tits though.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, you look better with a beard,
Landon.
Lennon. Like the trimmed beard.
Hey, welcome back, Toast.
Oh
Landon really does have nice lips.
He's got a mighty pretty mouth, huh, JJ?
I've said that before.
Toast, it's a town hall. State of the server. Anything you want to suggest? Improvements, grievances. Go ahead.
Nope, but I'm gonna go to bed now. Good night.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That was so adorable.
Oh my god.
I do actually have something I want to talk about. Oh boy.
Oh shit.
So I guess how can I put this?
Oh fuck.
So like I understand the concept of like wanting to keep people people in the server, especially OGs that
I have a feeling that Shamos ain't going to be here for much longer.
Oh, lost Toast, huh?
We lost Toast, and I think Declan cut out.
Oh shit.
Declan, can you hear us, or did you stop talking?
I think it's
I stopped talking for a second because there was anyway, and so I understand like keeping the OGs in the server that have been here for a while, but on the other hand too, like I got to kind of think to myself, at what point like are we letting people back into the server that just have to be like moderated over and over and over? Is there a middle ground that we can meet at as far as that's concerned?
I mean, I don't know. I don't really know exactly what you're talking about. Like people like Shamos?
Yeah, like so for example, like I don't know, we need a new system. I'm not like advocating that he be banned forever and ever no matter what, obviously, because there are going to be like extenuating
All right.
circumstances.
That's off the table.
But I guess what I'm saying is like there needs to be some sort of like structured system where it's just not arbitrary. You know what I mean?
Nope.
Like I feel like we started to do that when we were like, okay, 24 hours. And then maybe we need to start ramping it up so that the consequences are more dire, so that in the future, people like that may think twice about just firing off to break the rules whenever they want, because they know that it's just arbitrary and they're going to get back in when we need entertainment or something.
This seems like a good idea.
So was there some recent egregious rule breaking that I missed?
It's just we have like. Oh, go on.
I'm just gonna say, yeah. I mean, specifically Shamos, but I think Shamos is like a good template example of what could happen, and I think what does happen every once in a while, right? Like rather than
Chronic
someone,
transgression.
right? So rather than someone having to be no chatted over and over and over and over and over and over because they're putting an SFW shit in main, right? Maybe a good thing to do is like to say, okay, you're no chatted for 16 to 24 hours. If you do it again, right, and if it is decided that it wasn't, that it wasn't an accident, then it's going to be 48 hours. You do it again.
I think what you're describing
72
has
hours.
actually been discussed, and I think
Yeah,
it was
I
agreed
proposed
on.
the idea of that.
I think that was agreed on, and I mean, I don't know if you're saying that it needs to be codified, written down somewhere.
Yeah, like some sort of Excel sheet.
Like Shamos gets like his band gets doubled every single time he fucks up, you know.
You guys could just keep the duration of the current or the next ban in bet records or whatever and just update.
So within the last 12 hours or so, Shamos apparently posted some NSFW in Maine. That's what is that what?
No, I'm just using that as an example.
All right. No, I think that was discussed. I don't know, a few days ago.
Do you remember that discussion, Tom?
Not really.
Okay. So maybe it was discussed like amongst like a few people, not like in a town hall type setting, you know?
No, certainly wasn't, but it was just a discussion about how to moderate the rule breakers.
Yeah.
Mute them, no chat them.
Well, that's a standard way. The idea is like how to handle like the serial transgressors, right? Like Shamos, Fade, I guess to a lesser extent Ace.
Yeah, you
Iron.
moderate them.
Right, but like how do we create the incentive to make them not do it again? Because if there's a revolving door, there's not an incentive to not transgress. Like it's like, oh, I'm just gonna be gone for 2 days. Haha, this Nazi NSFW thing about the post, worth it. But if it keeps going on, at some point the transgression is gonna be just not worth doing unless they want to be gone forever.
Yeah, increasing the time out period, I think was what was discussed. Progressive.
And like the way to get back in becomes
That's
more
what
and
you're
more
talking about,
humiliating.
Cake, right?
What'd you say, JJ?
We're not allowed to talk about
the
it. It's already
timeout-
been discussed, okay?
The timeout period.
Jesus.
The timeout period being progressively longer.
Yeah, each time an infraction. Yeah, it being doubled in some sense.
Well, I mean, the other thing is also, I mean, maybe this is not up for debate. I don't know, but Tom, is there? I guess it's a stupid question, but do you have a already preconceived line by which you decide that someone in the community is just not is I guess worthy of like an actual permanent ban? Like what would that take?
Permanent ban?
Yeah.
It takes a lot. I mean, someone like Colton is basically permanently banned.
I see.
I mean, like we came back. Someone wanted to talk to him, so we just like talked to him for 10 minutes and then just immediately auto rebanned him. It was like a we wanted to know information. I wouldn't even consider that an unbanning.
No, I actually have a question about that. You told him to kiss the ring, and that he would be allowed to stay after that, didn't you?
Colton?
Yeah, and then he complied, and then you guys booted him after you had your way with him.
I don't remember the exact circumstances of that. I remember that there was something about saying kiss the ring, and then he came back. I don't think he was just booted after that.
He was unbanned just to get an update as to what was going on, and it was understood that was just a temporary unban. He would be banned thereafter. But
well, the
no,
reason
what you might be remembering, Penis Tooth, is there might have been the offer of letting him stay, but it was never serious. That might be what you remember.
Well, I just don't understand.
I do remember something about what Penis Tooth is talking about. I do remember that. I don't remember any other details about it though.
If Penis Tooth is accurate, then that's a hilarious joke.
The reason why I bring this up is because the last time that Shamos got banned, I know I'm gonna get shit from Layla for bringing this up, but the last time that he got banned for doing what he did, like all Shamos needed to do was give her some sort of sob story, and then Layla was like, "Oh, Tom, come on, oh, you banned it," like that sort of bullshit, right?
That's a good impression.
in those circumstances, I mean, it's nothing against Layla, but I mean, Layla's not the one that's having to deal with it in that, you know, in that certain time, like having to pay attention to everything that Shamo says, or see if he posts something right on purpose, or fucking with the thing in chat and saying the words that you don't want in here. And all I'm saying is that, like, what, you know, it just doesn't seem like it's jiving too well with the way that the server is growing. Like, if Shamos every time, and again, I keep using Shamos because I think he's a good example of it, but if every time he gets into some situation in which, you know, like someone said, no, that's it, and then all he has to do is give a sob story, right? I mean, at what point is it worth it?
I mean, I think a lot of these people, that's just the way they are. They'll never like change. They're just gonna be resigned to, without even their realization that they're just gonna be resigned to like getting banned, coming back and getting banned, and reforming for a little bit and then getting banned again. It's just gonna be how it works with it.
I actually agree with you. I guess the question that I'm asking you is, are you personally willing to put up?
Yeah. So the idea is that
Okay.
so the idea is that you could just like ban them all or whatever and say what's the point. But if you look at it on a sort of larger scope, you're gonna have multiple people like that. So you'll have like, you know, 5 or 6 people like that just constantly getting banned or whatever.
Mhm.
And then basically they'll just be on a rotation, and I don't know, that's just a lot of content. I mean, you don't want to just completely just eliminate someone. But there are times when they're okay, and so you'll just, you know, enjoy them when they're okay, and then when they're bad, just ban them.
So then we have like long periods in which we just take a break from them then, not like an ever increasing content like some sort of trend that leads toward like lack of content. Like when it comes to Vade, maybe he's just gone for like a week, hopefully he changes, then he'll be back for like a couple days. Transgress is gone for a week again, or something like that, right?
Right, and a lot of these guys, they just have like a timer. Like Dio, like towards the end, he couldn't even stay in the room for the entire like day without like it ending with him threatening someone or something like that. So he just kind of like reached his limit. It's like they're like lithium ion batteries, you know. It's like over time they just degrade and degrade until, like, you know, you need to buy a new one, and it only charges up to 10%. So
Short shelf life, like
yeah,
you said
Dio
earlier,
walks in and
iron.
he's out of juice, like, you know, in like an hour. He's already just hit the limit.
And not necessarily banned, just muted and or no chat.
Yeah, and then a lot of them will just leave because they're moderated. It doesn't even mean muted, you know. A mute sometimes is all it takes. Crazy. Yeah, Vade is you guys have been reading what he's been saying. It actually just seems like absolutely insane. He's having a legit mental breakdown.
Possibly. I went over and talked to him. He and a few other people were in Krill's server. And this was after him going off on me. It's very hot and cold. There was just like the day or two previous to that, he was saying he didn't want to talk to in text. So who knows what's going on with him? He's a strange character.
Well, I think anybody that read the weird, graphically disgusting, weird shit that he wrote, anybody that has any experience with dealing with somebody with like severe mental illness recognizes that as some fucking weird, fucked up head shit. And it's not necessarily a reflection of how angry he is. He'd be writing shit
Well.
like that regardless. But yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
All I'm saying is he crazy. That's all.
I'm not convinced that that's all legit. Could be, though.
Anything else?
What prompted this?
Okay, can we ban JJ?
Hmm.
God damn it.
I second that.
I third that. Fourth.
Fifth. Sixth.
Oh fuck, JJ, it's getting dangerous in here for you.
6 out of 45, JJ.
Whoa, what the Okay. Sorry guys.
Calm down.
The last I looked, Communist Kardashian had messaged me 15 times without me responding. And now we're at this number.
She must really like you.
I didn't know who that was.
Wow.
Why are they messaging you? Or why is she messaging you?
That's Comcast.
Me, because I told her that Fia is prettier than her.
Oh shit.
Ah, shit.
That's like her kryptonite, is to be told that she's not pretty. It's her kryptonite.
I also told her that her personality was bad.
That's probably more.
That's
and then
actually
I said,
true.
why are you making a big deal of this? And then I stopped messaging her. I think we're on the verge of breaking some records here.
Sweet.
No, you're not anywhere near.
She came back recently, Fia. Remember when she left that one day? She back. I saw her.
Holy even talking about it.
Check
Now we're
this
at
shit.
27.
Check this gentleman out.
Who is that?
Who's that
Oh
from,
my
Claire?
god.
Who is that from?
His name is here. I'll link it because it's numbers and things. Just some Euro tag.
I had some people that were very upset about me being
We
demodded, but it's
don't
not
do that, Glare.
That's his name. Also, Ink.
Wait, is Communist Kardashian cute?
Wait, is she in? Is she still in here?
No.
I thought. Oh, cause she.
I was just
Oh,
trying
okay,
to
cause she
ping
shows
her.
up as an invalid user.
Because she blocked you.
Oh no, she did block me. I know that, but I want to know if she's in here. Because if she's in here, then I'm kicking her because she can't have me blocked.
Wait, what?
Oh, that person's picture looks like Ficti. You see that Ficti person in VC, Claire?
I don't think she's in the server.
Who? GC?
You're allowed to.
Itchy? Yeah, it is pretty close.
You're allowed to block people with you. You just can't.
We're not allowed to block mods, I think.
Yeah, the mods can't be. Nobody can be muted, and as far as I'm concerned, mods can definitely not be muted or blocked or anything.
Wait, is that the case, Tom, or is it just not being muted?
I mean, I don't know. This has never really been put into stone.
So then I guess probably don't want to ban for something that's kind of not put in the stone, or kicked for not putting in the stone.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. If not, then no, I won't.
Yeah, because
I don't
then
actually have a problem with her. She's just psycho.
I have to unblock Zuli. I have to unblock all these other text chat bitches.
We do deal with a lot of
No, you
psychos.
can block Zuli.
Who is Zuli?
Vitamin fuck.
Well, no.
I don't know
Well,
why you would, but
Why would you block Zuli? He's such poignant and relevant commentary.
Fucking verbal garbage.
Zuli is a beautiful genius.
Yes, thank you, JJ. Somebody had
I'm
to
waiting
say it.
for when you guys say the same thing about that Alxicon guy, because he's just going to be the same thing. Well, you already.
The guy who like Mad Libs everything?
Alxicon has
Yeah.
value because he participates in voice chat. Zuli is just like, here's 9 lines of garbage that grows.
So, Hogan is an arbiter of value now.
So Pogan, you may not.
It's almost
you may
ironic
never
that
have
he's arbiting that
experienced
particular
this.
value.
But Zuli does speak in voice chat very rarely, more rarely than Johnny B. Bad.
Yeah, he sounds normal.
Yeah, it's shockingly normal. It's really weird.
And yes, it's unsettling how normal Zuli is in voice chat.
It's also unsettling how normal Johnny is. It's like the first time I heard Johnny talk in VC, I was so happy to hear that he's like a normal person.
But see, I don't think Johnny's weird in text. I think Johnny's kind of a troll in text, but I feel like he's like the same on mic.
He's a troll in text.
It's just his profile picture that gives me the idea that he might be like a psychopath or something.
The thing with Zuli though, this is his way of processing a lot of things that's going on in his head by doing this. So it's sort of what he does to alleviate certain things by typing in here. So
Who even is Zuli? I've never met.
Exactly, that's what I've been wanting to know.
Claire, who is this person?
A random person. Some political.
What's his new name? Zuli. He goes by another name now.
Vitamin fuck.
Claire,
Someone he sends me like 300 messages for every one message I send to him. It's
Claire, can you confirm that he's really into your dick? Is that part?
I don't know.
That's not even it. Okay.
He's interested in the rest more than the dick.
Bot. This bot is so overbearing. The one I'm trying to post a picture of Johnny in a smoke bikini. There's nothing not safe for work about it, and it won't let me.
That's not true.
In a what bikini?
That's not true.
A smoke bikini.
Vitamin
Johnny's-
vitamin fuck. The fact that vitamin fuck is like in the league of like people. There's like a category. It's like people like I think Off Kilter is in that camp.
Yeah, no, I
probably
think I understand what you mean.
Gucci, yeah.
Check
Gucci
out
is
not
probably in that.
check out not
It's
safe for work and
gibberish.
tell me that that's too risque.
So
Just
I
people
tried
who
to
see
post a
gibberish.
picture of Epstein and his dead body double earlier, and it said it was
His dead
not
body
safe for
double.
work.
That's not too risque, is it, Snoogs?
Definitely not safe for work.
Ah.
Sorry, I lost connection real quick. What happened? I don't think
Just go
that's
look
not.
at not safe for work.
Yeah, I did. I don't think that's too naughty. It's really funny.
If I was on my computer and somebody came over and saw an Asian man in a smoke bikini, what do you think the response would be?
And like an Asian man.
You're getting,
Show that to
you're
your
getting,
boss, obviously.
Yeah, you're getting a promotion now.
I like the smoke bikini top. I think that's my favorite part. Just the
Yeah,
two little puffs. The
I'm
two
very
little
proud
puffs.
of it.
Anyone have the original? Because
I'm trying to find it. I should, because I made that. Hold on.
Oh, what? Maybe it's not.
There's
what
an
I'm thinking.
original, and I think it's even more funny than the.
Yeah, the original's hilarious. I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, there's a series of them. I have them somewhere.
Off Kilter, how do you feel about being included in the Zuli text pitch? Okay.
Off Kilter doesn't talk.
I heard somebody tell me that Off Kilter
type.
was like a crypto fascist or something. But I don't know
Off
if
Kilter
that's
said
accurate.
he'd get on mic if I debated him that anti-Semitism means that you don't like Jews, because he thinks that you can't be anti-Semitic if you like Christians.
Wait, what?
Is that offer still
Yeah.
open?
Oh,
Off
yeah.
Kilter?
So Christians are Shabos boys.
Whoa,
not
whoa,
Jews.
whoa. Whose mic is doing that?
Off Kilter is just an anti-Zionist.
You laugh because it's true,
No.
Socrates.
I'm sorry, I'm referring to JJ when I say no. I laugh because it's funny.
Any airing of grievances?
I was curious.
I want to ban you.
Oh, here we go. What's
I
up?
feel like I was unjustly unmodded, but that's, not really that big of a deal.
I think I was
Eric,
unjustly modded and probably shouldn't.
Yeah, I think Andricus is a pretty good mom. He helps with the morning crew.
I will remod you, Andricus, but the only thing that I'm really wary of more than anything else is like when absolute gold is like just happens, and you're like,
Yeah, I get you. I get you.
you know what? We're just gonna stop this right here, guys. That's like.
I get it.
That's
Wait,
the
what'd you
that is
do?
the one thing
What
that
do you
just.
mean?
It just,
Andricus,
I
we're
get
gonna
it. I
give you
get it,
mods
Tom. I
back,
get it.
But you're not allowed to moderate. That's
Okay.
what it comes
No, no,
down
no.
to. Thank you. Perfect.
No, well, if that's what your understanding of it is, then absolutely I can't reinstate mods. But if you actually understood what I was trying to tell you,
No, I absolutely understand what you're trying to say.
When there's gold, Andricus, don't stop it.
Ah.
just maybe be a little more passive on your molding of the conversation. Yes, I think you understand.
Yeah, I understand.
Well,
Oh no, Andricus. Well, I'm done for.
yeah, people told me that you do.
No, you're not, Landon. What are you talking about?
Okay, any other airing of grievances?
No, not really.
All right.
Good talk.
Good talk. Good fun.
Good talk, Tom.
That was productive.
You make
Well,
Landon
was there
a
any
mod.
actual decision made or about people? But
No,
I guess
Tom
I
just
could
trolled the fuck out of me
absolutely
though.
nowhere, but
Tom
Wait,
does
so
that.
is everything still the same as before the conversation?
No, I'm less happy.
I meant about I meant about like the people that were banned and unbanned.
So just
let's
I think
ban
Tom
Socrates.
updating us.
Let's do that.
It's maybe
ban
up to Tom
Socrates,
to
maybe?
weigh the pros
What
and
about
cons now.
I vote
Are there
Landon
still
the mod.
questions?
Look at the lack of support Young got. Maybe Young should be banned.
That was, Socrates.
Maybe
that was
Young
my
should be
service.
banned.
Socrates,
I love
that
my
was my
cuter
that was
doppelganger.
my service to you, Socrates. I just tested.
How about
the
just a
room's opinion of you for you.
How about just a
Mute.
retrospective about like now that we've been running with the new rules for what week or two now? 2 weeks? What are people's opinions?
Oh wait, I think didn't Rainy have something she wanted to bring up with you?
And Rainy doesn't really do that. Says something and then she just backs away slowly and then just
Hey guys,
disappears.
I'm gathering. I'm going to
I,
gather some, information on what everyone on this server thinks about Tom. I'll
Oh my god.
then present that information to you guys and just see what we actually think about him, and then we can do that for Moralizing Monday, and maybe he can, sort of sort himself out because clearly his attitude is not good enough for the whole server.
I thought that was like a silly idea, but in the context of Moralizing Monday, I kind of want to see that. That sounds interesting.
today is
We
Monday.
need to have a
Today's
solid
Monday.
leader for this server, and if he's not solid enough, it's time to
What do you mean by
rise
solid?
up, guys.
What do you
We
mean by
need to
solid?
get a
Rise
better
up?
leader.
You shouldn't say that.
It's time to
Make this server
de-owner
great
him.
This is ridiculous.
Can we make Rainy
JJ should
admin,
be the
then
new
immediately
leader.
ban her?
What?
I suggest we
Agreed.
make you admin and then immediately ban you.
So,
Why?
Rainy, you thinking since you're heading this, Rainy,
Yeah, why,
what's
Claire?
your
reason?
Okay, thank you.
Yes,
That
yes,
satisfies
I'll be heading
Rainy-
this.
That satisfies
Rainy-
my question by definition.
You lost
Rainy, Tom
everyone
has my
at
full support.
You lost everyone at JJ should be the new leader.
No, that was a
Right,
joke. That
yeah.
was a joke. Come on.
JJ.
Yeah, you're gonna be
Remember
you're gonna
point?
want to be really careful when you're joking about that type of shit because people are just gonna stop listening after you say stupid shit like that.
Of course.
You
Okay, I'll
already
make
did
it
that,
clear.
May I bring up a serious point? I actually do have a point.
Blizzard.
You don't have to ask for permission. You just have to, push in.
You actually do have to
Blizzard.
ask for permission.
Well, actually, Claire, when
Blizzard.
Rainey's talking, you could totally.
Guys, let him talk.
Would you guys, okay, as a server, now I will not be offended by this.
No.
Would you guys let me? Would you?
Oh my god.
Would you
Oh
guys?
my god,
You can
dude.
do it. You
Let
can
him
do
spit it out,
Never mind.
please.
To be less
What?
rambly
What?
and try to contribute more.
Oh no.
If this is the quality of contribution that you plan on giving, then no.
Landon, can you start over, please?
You
There's a lot of
broke us, Landon.
interruptions.
You're lagging a bit, London.
Poor guy.
Your mic fell in your blizzard. Bitch,
Go back to the bathroom where the good reception is.
I lost my. Okay. What I was gonna say
There we
is,
go.
would you guys like me to be less rambly and actually try to contribute the best I can?
Just be yourself.
No,
Landon.
do
That's
yeah,
all
be yourself.
anybody wants.
Don't
cancel.
Was
No,
there
no, no.
more? Was there more you wanted to say, Landon?
Don't be yourself. Actually, you always need to improve
that-
yourself. Okay.
Was there more you wanted to say, Landon?
No, that was it.
Be yourself,
No.
but don't be yourself.
No,
But
no,
stop
because I
being
made a
so-
mistake initially. I think there's always room for improvement, and that goes for everyone.
Be someone better than you.
Well, what if your nature is to improve?
Sorry,
What if your nature is to improve?
Then you would
your
be being
nature is
yourself.
to improve.
Yeah, like
The
if you
flip does that even
yourself
mean?
is so like
Oh.
some people are like about self improvement all the time. And if you say don't be yourself, then you wouldn't be improving.
You'd be discouraging that self-improvement urge.
Jesus, Rainey, why are you so counterproductive?
So the
Anyways,
question,
next.
Landon, is do people want you to be less rambly and contribute more?
Correct.
Ideally.
Yeah, that seems fine. That seems like something to strive for.
Yeah.
Okay, I will try to work on that.
Okay,
You're so
great.
wholesome.
Yeah, I don't like this idea of like Landon having to change. But I do
Well, it's
like
time
Landon
for a
not
change.
like I don't know about Landon talking like when there's some like gold happening. Or well, in the middle of gold happening, because Landon sometimes is
He has
distracted.
spoken some gold. He has in the past.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I want him to keep being Landon, but there's some times where I think Landon, if someone's Landon not right now.
JJ's frustration is palpable.
The Landon giveth and the Landon taketh away. That's just the way of
The way of the Landon.
the way of the Landon. He giveth and he taketh away.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate the floor time.
Oh my god.
My God, Pogan's actually playing PC Builder. Wow.
Yeah, he is
Absolutely.
serious mental issues.
Wait, what's the problem, Tom?
It's really cringe.
What's the problem? What's the problem?
What's the problem?
Problem.
He's like going in like fake.
Did you finally return Battlefield?
No, I still
Hogan?
have it.
Why?
I enjoy the game.
Oh, you were just complaining about it last time I heard you talking about it.
Well, I mean, in the sense that I can complain about any multiplayer game where I get killed repeatedly. Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's a bad game.
Pogan can complain expertly just about anything.
Yeah, it might be part of Pogan's nature to complain about anything.
Even things that he really enjoys.
I could probably spin BC. PC Building Simulator as on-the-job
BC.
training.
Oh shit, you're streaming it.
Yes, sir.
It's like he's going through these like emails on these like that are just generated from the game. It's like I want to upgrade my RAM, and like he like gets the PC, goes and picks it up, and like upgrades the RAM, and then ships it off. It's like fucking stupid, man.
It's fucking stupid. Right now, I'm cleaning dust out of a case, and now I'm gonna upgrade to 16 gigs of RAM.
Email simulator.
Right, putting with the RAM, you just put it in the slot, right? That's pretty much
Yeah.
all there is to it.
Yeah, so I need to buy one 8 gig stick.
Even I've done.
Do you have enough resources for that?
Wait, you're gonna put it in a mismatched RAM stick?
No, I bought the same type and the same megahertz. It's just I have to get it today because there's like a time limit on this shit.
Be absolutely sure it's the exact same SKU.
Oh my god.
Hey, Zax.
Blizzard.
I got a question, bud.
What's up?
I know you in the weightlifting scene.
Oh boy, here we go.
I'm digging this dirt, and every time I bend to like get a scoop of dirt, it's like somebody's punching me in the gut, and then like it hurts in my back.
Landon keeping to his commitments, apparently.
Well, you're probably really inflexible, like I am. I would my assessment on Discord.
I want to make fun of Landon, but at the same time, it feels like the worst person to make fun of because he's so nice.
He has back issues.
Yeah, you should. You shouldn't
Yeah, make
ignore
fun of him
that,
for his
though.
back issues, Pogan.
If you have back issues, you should definitely go to like a sports medicine doctor. Don't go to a fucking chiropractor. Go to a sports medicine doctor and get it looked at.
Yeah.
I mean, people make fun of Gus for being in the hospital all the time. So
That
makes-
is true.
that's
Landon,
all. Got.
Landon, you just got a sore muscle.
Might not be that.
It might not, but that's most likely. He's digging some dirt with a shovel, and he's getting some pain in his back when he's bending over to dig. You're just not used to doing it, Landon. Right?
I haven't done it. I haven't done hard work like that in a long time.
You're
Right,
just
Landon?
sore, dude.
Yeah, that's the thing. See, I went from playing football, lifting weights to
A long time ago.
yeah.
Yeah. It's been a
And
long
that's-
time.
And that soreness from the initial re-engagement can actually last quite a long time.
Tom, are you guys playing Overwatch?
Yeah, just try not to overdo it, and then rest
I'm
your
not
back,
currently.
Landon.
Sunseed, I'll join you for some Overwatch.
Only bang your wife every other month.
You guys playing comp?
We can, yeah.
You guys want to?
I'll play
It's an
with
old
you.
dog pen.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gaming Chat. We'll be here for the rest of the.
No, we'll just move. We'll just move up to gaming.
So does that gavel the town hall? Are we done?
Is that it? Anything else?
That it?
Well, hey, Shay.
I think there should be more. I'm sorry, go on, Joe.
No, go on.
I think there should
I'm
be more
confused
games in
as to what-
rotation. We should be playing a more diverse set of games.
Hey, today's Monday, guys. What the hell?
It's a
Diversity is
holiday.
our strength.
All right, I'm going up to gaming.
Okay, we've had a long enough break from Moralizing Monday.
Can someone move me?
Yeah.
Would you like me to go up to gaming as well?
Oh, can you also move me?
I'll go up. I was moved mid-sentence.
They're putting the gay in game.
Okay.
You put the gay in Gaydar.